Welcome back everyone to another installment of the EDC. Here we have our week 3 matchup against Endless Gadgets. Be sure to check them out down below. We're coming off of a week 2 loss where we got a little bit unlucky, but you know, if you guys watched the week 1 battle, that in real time just went up a few days ago because we're obviously playing a week ahead. You'd know that that's pretty justified. So we're 1-1 here. I believe we're -1 differential, so we're basically back to neutral. And we're going to try and get a win here against Endless in the Indiana Sneezlers, whose team is on the screen. If you want to go ahead and skip to the battle, there should be chapters in the video, so you should be able to skip to that easily. If not, go ahead and check the description, and you can head right over there. But going into this matchup, I think this is the most I've had to prep for a game in a long time, not including like playoff games. I think his team is just extremely hard to deal with. Tinglu, Azumarill, TERA Petrant, which is insane TERA captain, Cobalion, Serena, Thundurus Incarnate, TERA GOTHITELLE, which is a demon, Volcarona, Inteleon, Glimmet, and Ampharos. So we definitely have our work cut out for us. He has two very good TERA captains that are probably both going to be ground. He could bring both of them, he could bring one of them, but if he brings them, they're probably going to be TERA ground. So let's just go ahead and hop into my team. We have Steelhead, the Basket Legion female here. Kind of cooked a little bit with this set, not gonna lie. Surf, Shadow Ball, Endeavor, Endure. We have 208 speed with the Timid Nature, which is just enough speed to outspeed Serena. And I just did some playtesting. I didn't know this mechanic before, but obviously Custap Berry gives you +1 priority onto your moves, but it is not affected by Queenly Majesty. Any move coming off of Custap Berry will still go through Queenly Majesty onto Serena, which is likely not what we're using this for, but it's important to know. But yeah, Surf Shadow Ball hits my opponent's entire team for extremely good damage. Would have liked to go Modest, but we definitely need to be outspeeding that Serena. And then Endeavor, obviously with the Custap Berry, this could be a good way to trade, and the Endure is a way to you know, hopefully utilize that. Like, the ideal scenario for Basket Legion here is, you know, maybe we can just rip off some hits, we can get some free switches from Tinglu, rip off some strong hits, and then we can get an Endure off and trade something. Up next, we have our Zapdos. Heavy Duty Boots, Static, Thunderbolt, U-Turn, Thunderwave, and Roost. We're max physically defensive with a little bit in special attack. Initially had a little bit more special attack on this thing, but ultimately it needs to take a lot of hits here. It's my primary Azumarill answer, which doesn't feel great. It's the primary Cobalion answer, Serena answer, so this thing is gonna probably be overwhelmed at some point just because it really can't take on all three of them. We're just gonna have to win offensively before Zapdos kind of runs out of switch-ins. But this thing is just gonna be really good at spreading around Static and Thunderwave and all that stuff, because Serena can kind of consistently get through us with something like a triple axle, but the likelihood that it procs Static on one of the 3 hits is extremely likely, and if he doesn't get the 3 hits, okay, perfect, then we live. So Zapdos here, Thunderwave is going to be crucial for something like the Cobalion. As I said, the Petrant or the Gothitelle is probably going to be TERA ground, which, especially for the Gothitelle, it's why we're not running Volt Switch. Also for the Tinglu, we need to just be able to U-turn on that thing. So Zapdos here is going to be hopefully spreading around some status. This is kind of a Volcarona answer. I have Heatran, so I don't think he's going to bring Volcarona. If he calls my bluff, it gets a little bit interesting, but I don't think he can afford subs, so we should be able to Thunderwave that Volcarona as long as it's not Lumberry. But at the same time, I kind of think you have to be Boots. So moving on to our next mon, we have Vanta Black, the Haxorus. Loaded Dice, Unnerve. I didn't need Mold Breaker from anything, if I remember correctly, so maybe, you know, we can catch some Resist Berries. Scale Shot, Terra Blast, Earthquake, and Swords Dance. We have just enough speed on here, I believe, to outspeed, I believe it's max speed Serena, and then obviously after a Scale Shot we should be outspeeding even the Inteleon. So Terra Electric here is mainly a means of 2 things: hitting the Azumarill for super effective damage, and then being able to help out against the Thundurus. Like, we could definitely be setting up on the Thundurus, which my team doesn't deal with great. So yeah, Scale Shot is a way to increase speed, We have Earthquake to be able to do a lot of damage, and then overall Swords Dance could be a way to get up a Swords Dance on the Thunderous and then click Scale Shot, and then we're just in a really good position. Terra Ground was a thought, but I didn't want to be weak to Aqua Jet from the Azu. Then moving on, we have our Slitherwing, Choice Banded, U-Turn, Earthquake, Wild Charge, and First Impression. Just enough speed, again, to outspeed Serena, just in case it's acrobatics. Serena is a little bit scary offensive, so I need to have these checks in place. This thing is going to be the primary Ting-Lu switch-in. It pretty much takes anything it wants to throw at me. Stone Edge is a little bit scary, Ruination's a little bit annoying, but for the most part, strong U-turns are going to go crazy. Wild Charge primarily just there for the Azu, and then First Impression, like if I get something low with Basque Legion, we can just go ahead and First Impression and pick it off. So it's going to be the main flow of the game here. So the Ring can just get big U-turns off, hopefully get out into something like Basque Legion. Like Zapdos is probably, like Ting-Lu's probably the Zapdos switch in. I get to U-turn, I go into Slitherwing, I get to rip off a huge hit, and then I get to go to Basque Legion, and then I get to rip off another huge hit. So a lot of really good synergy here between a lot of our mons. So Slitherwing hopefully gonna be putting in some work. Can take some hits from other things, but mainly it's just gonna be a breaker this week. It's important to note that we have a ghost type that can't be trapped. We have U-turn because you can trap flying types with Shadow Tag. Doesn't work with Arena Trap, it works with Shadow Tag. Haxorus can just kind of break through. We have U-turn here, and then we have our Toedscruel, which has threat of getting trapped. That's something we have to consider, but I can't bring 6 mons that can't be trapped. I can't force prep that hard. But we have Covert Cloak, Earth Power, Giga Drain, Rapid Spin, and Spikes. Max HP, enough speed to outspeed max speed Pecharunt. This is our primary Pecharunt answer. Obviously Pheasantipity usually looks good as a Pecharunt answer, but not if it's Terra, especially when I'm expecting Terra Ground, because it beats the Fez and it beats the Heatran. So Earth Power can hit normal Petch, Giga Drain can hit Terra Ground Petch, and then Rapid Spin's going to be pretty nice because he does have like the Ting-Lu, he has the Glimmet, so he has some couple hazard stacking options, and especially if I'm going to be like choice banded on Slither, I want as many switch-ins as possible. So we want to be able to rapid spin that, and then we have Spikes on there just to have some hazards on the team. I mean, everything except for Thunderous is going to be grounded, which is pretty nice. And if like he traps me with Gothitelle, okay, we can just run up Spikes, because the thing is like, okay, if he goes +6 Calm Mind, I can just eventually Endeavor him with Basque Legion. So it's like, it's not a big deal. Like, is it annoying to have to trade like 2 mons for it? Yeah, but if I get 3 Spikes up, Endure, trade it, it's like, okay, we're doing okay at that point. So yeah, Toedscruel primarily here for the Pecharunt. It can do pretty well into Special Thunderous, but I have a sneaking suspicion that it's going to be Physical Thunderous, just because it's kind of better into stuff like Fez and Toedscruel, so that's interesting to note. But yeah, Toedscruel just kind of shuts the Pecharunt down, which is kind of nice, because I think it's a slightly better option than Gothitelle in this game. And last but not least, we have Lilac, our Pheasantipity, Heavy Duty Boots, Moonblast, Heat Wave, U-Turn, and Roost, 252 HP, a lot of special defense, and then enough speed to outspeed max speed Gothitelle. I ran into a Life Orb Gothitelle in Mox that was fairly speedy, so just want to make sure that we're not getting trapped, because Pheasantipity is incredibly important in this game. If he's not Terra Pecharunt, we're fine. We can just, I mean, we're not going to be doing much to it. If he Terras, we can do a good bit with Moonblast, but if he's not Terraing, we have to click Heat Wave. But still a means of like swapping out on it, and we should be slower if he has a lot of speed. I think he probably should run speed on that thing, because it's really good offensively. But Pheasantipity is mainly here for the Inteleon. The Inteleon is really scary. We didn't bring Boulder, so we don't really have speed control for the Inteleon. But this Pheasantipity, most of the time, will take 2 Specs Hydro Pumps, which obviously is a chance to miss either of them, so that's also a possibility. But Pheasantipity in this game, gonna be very important for the Inteleon. If the Inteleon doesn't come, it's gonna kind of just be able to spread around Toxics. whatever Zapdos isn't going to be paralyzing, and could be a answer for the Thunderous as well. So I initially had Heatran on this build, but I think it's more valuable to bring both Toedscruel and Pheasantipede, and you shouldn't think that Volcarona is good anyways. Heatran is the most insane counter to Volcarona ever. But that's the team, and I will see you guys in the match right about now. Alright, here we are, connected with Endless here. Already dropped my TERA captain's gonna go ahead and get his team down here. Zimmeril, Petron. We got Petron is TERA Electric. Thunderous. He does bring the Thunderous. Okay, he brings the. God damn it, he brings the Volcarona. Okay, that's really annoying. It's really scary too. Doesn't bring Inteleon though. TERA Ground, GOTHITELLE. Okay. Ah, man, that's not great. I think I'm inclined to just lead with Fez. It's not as useful anymore. Just go ahead and get a U-turn off. Potentially go out into something like Basculegion. Brings the Volcarona. Really? I have a Heatran. Alright, well, whatever. What did he not bring? Didn't bring the Cobalion, didn't bring the Serena. Yeah, and Inteleon are the main ones. Okay. Good luck, have fun to Endless. Try and bounce back from last week. But this preview's a little interesting. Okay, he leads Thunderous. Kind of wish I led Haxorus, but that's okay. I'm just going to go ahead and straight up U-turn. This is pretty straightforward to me. Pretty straightforward play. Like I said, the Fez is not as important in this game. This Thunderwave, okay. I would like to be able to go out into Haxorus. Yeah, that checks out. So that's annoying. He's probably going to go for a U-turn here, if I had to guess. If we can get off a U-turn of our own, that'd be extremely nice. Potentially getting a poison on anything. It's going to T-Bolt. We're going to get some information on this thing. It's going to do 93 damage. I don't get a thing. 93 from a Thunderous. Thunderbolt. Okay, he could be offensive. My play here is Haxorus. Haxorus does go pretty stupid in this game. Question is, definitely gonna TERA. I guess the question is, do I Swords Dance? Probably not, because the Tinglu can come in right now. I think I just want to get a Scale Shot off. But it is definitely my best interest to go ahead and TERA. We're just gonna Scale Shot. Keep it simple. He does potentially stay in. We'll see if he wants to go for something like a U-turn or a Volt Switch here. It's about 85%. Taunt? Yep, that's exactly why I did that. Okay. We hit the Scale Shot. This has a chance to just straight up kill it. It actually should kill with dice. Phenomenal. Great start to the game. Okay. Could go Goth. At which point we just have to attack it. But I mean, Haxorus has kind of done its job, to be honest. So he's gonna go Tinglu. which this is free slither. Go ahead and make that play right now. Not gonna overthink it. It's really good though, getting Thunderous out of the way. Because it kind of frees up Zapdos to be more of a dedicated Volcarona answer. Like, Zapdos is like pretty open to do whatever at this point. It helps it be a Azumarill answer as well, actually. So he gets the Rocks up, that's fine. We don't care about that. We do not care. So this U-turn is going to do 1,000,000. And I could just go out to Zapdos. So I'm going to do that. He could go Volcarona here. It is an option for the Flame Body. He goes Petch, okay. We do not really anything, but that's kind of to be expected. He didn't bring removal. Yeah, he doesn't have removal. And everything is on the ground. Okay, how bad is Rocks for me? It's not that bad, to be honest. I think I want to get Spikes up. Black Sludge, okay. Black Sludge. Yeah, I'm gonna get Spikes up. He has no removal. We know this is whatchamacallit. He could have some boots, but we're just gonna get Spikes up. Absolutely no problem with that. We are Covert Cloak. Cannot poison us. So, to be honest, I might just want to go for a bunch of layers here. Earth Power does do a lot, though. Does do a lot. If we were to opt to go for that. No, let's Earth Power once. We have a Spike up, so we're in a decent spot. Does a lot. It's got a nasty plot. Okay, cool. Glad I did not Spike again. So this next one is going to kill. But this is also a +2 Pecharunt, so I think I have to respect it. He's TERA Electric, so this Earth Power will kill. So this is probably a Volcarona angle. If he opts to go Goth, this Petch is at 50. If he opts to go Goth, I'm just going to spin. Okay, it is Volcarona. And that does about 30%. That appears to be offensive to me. We did see boots as well. I mean, obviously. Okay, yeah, he is offensive. I wish I had Spore right now. Yeah, we do about 30% to this guy. How does Zapdos handle it? After a +1, we're okay. I have other things for the Azu. I'm gonna go Zapdos. We can go ahead and get a Thunder Wave off on this thing. I think that's the way to go. Like, yeah, the Azu's scary, but I have stuff. It's gonna Quiver. I don't think he's sub, dude. I don't think he's sub. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I'm gonna T-Wave, because I think he needs more moves. So, go ahead and write down Heavy Duty Boots. Quiver Dance. Yeah, we should live anything. I'm pretty sure we even live a +1 Fire Blast. Yeah, +1 Fire Blast does 93 at max if he's timid. He quivers again. Okay. Pretty important hit here. We get it. Cool. Okay, so he should outspeed us here. Am I happy trading this? I mean, I think my play is U-turn. Do I have ways to kill Tinglu if I lose U? +2. +2 Basque Legion doesn't even kill. I think I'm gonna U-turn here. He does land the Fire Blast. This should kill us. So Azu's a big threat. Fire Blast. Am I okay with giving this up? Yeah, I think it's okay. I think it's fine. The only problem is if he gets parried here. This is kind of a shitty spot. Let me see. What do you have, Giga Drain? This is not good. This is not good. What do you have, Giga Drain? I think it's reasonable. I think I have to endure. I have to endure and then hope he takes me down. Yeah, he does have Giga Drain. Okay, cool. Okay. So we're gonna Endeavor. Write down Giga Drain. So this thing is gonna be at 1%. Double para would be cool. We don't get any para. Okay. It's okay. Okay, so my play here is Slitherwing for first impression. If we get whatchamacallit, it's pretty problematic. Why did you bring Volcarona? Good call. But just like so annoying. He could go Pecharunt. That's entirely possible at this point. I just don't I don't know why you'd save this. I think you just go for the Flame Body. It makes way more sense to me. Okay. He is gonna save it. Lovely Lab, that's the Pecharunt. Okay. The nice thing is pretty much everything on my team should outspeed Volcarona as long as it's not +2. So we look okay. Just go hard Tenta here. He probably has to recover. I could just put on a lot of pressure with clicking Earth Power repeatedly. Yeah, he's gonna recover. Or do I want to spike up? No, let's just Earth Power. Let's just Earth Power. He could go Goth here. That's entirely possible. Stove Torby, that's the Volk. Yeah, okay. Volk goes down. Good stuff. He could go Goth here. The problem with him going Goth is I don't have Basque Legion anymore as a means of that exchange. I think his play has to be Goth. I mean, Toad Scroll beats everything else. Yeah, that's gotta be the Goth. It's the Azu. Okay. I don't think Fez has much usefulness left. What is my play? Go Fez and then go Haxorus? Because this Azu's kind of troubling too. It's a good chance we just kill with Terra Blast. Okay, yeah, he took hazards. So yeah, we actually just kill. Very likely. Or do I have to Giga Drain just in case he's... Just in case he's Belly Drum. I'm gonna Giga Drain just in case he's Belly Drum. That's kind of worrying me right now. Show me Citrus Berry. I'll be pretty happy if I called that play. If I lose my Toad Scroll here, that's annoying. Liquidation. We might live that. We don't. Okay. Don't love how I played that. Haxorus is the play though. Can I live 2 Aqua Jets? Well, could he be Choice Banded? He did 318 to my Toad on Liquidation. Yeah, he is actually Choice Banded. So, with that in mind, he just kills me. So I do think I have to Terra Blast here. Saves it. Damn! Damn, 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 damn. This is Tinglu. His leftovers, Tinglu. God, letting Toad Scroll go down was so annoying, but the way he brought it in made me feel like it was a setup. Come on. I can just go Slither though. Slither's pretty safe at this point. Just gonna Whirlwind. Whirlwinding my Fez would be ideal here. If it's Haxorus, that's really bad. Yeah, of fucking course it is. Okay. We're just gonna take more rocks. While he's getting lefties. It's not looking great. It's not looking great. I need Haxorus to get to +2. But like, how much does Azu do with Jet? Jet does 48%. And then how much do I need to kill the Tinglu? A lot. I need like +4. Even then, +4 doesn't even guaranteed kill. Lady Labyrinth is the Goth, I assume. Leftovers. Okay, so this Slitherwing comes out. He is TERA ground. He has to be like relatively bulky to be okay here. Otherwise we just do a lot. So I'm gonna just U-turn. He should TERA. This is leftovers. This is leftovers. Do about 60%. So that's probably max HP. Fez is the sack at this point. So I still need this Haxorus. So we're gonna go ahead and go down here. It does nothing to me. I should be able to U-turn back. I'm gonna try and get a U-turn off and go back. We live. Getting a U-turn off is gonna be crucial here. Nice. Poison would be cool. Toxic Chain's an ability, right? Okay, the play is obviously Slither. The question... Earthquake does look like it kills. Does it kill a Azumarill? According to what I have, it should. The only problem is then Ting Lu comes out. Do I want to U-turn? Because if I U-turn, I have to go Haxorus as he goes Ting Lu. Or I guess I could go Fez and sack it with a U-turn. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. I'm gonna go U-turn here. He should sack this. He does. Okay. Down goes Goth. We're not out of this. How much does Slither take? Choice Banded, Adamant, Aquajet. Does 50%, so we don't live one anymore. So Haxorus is the only thing that doesn't die to Azu, so we have to bring it out later in the game. So I don't think I can get through Ting Lu. Yeah, I don't think I can get through Ting Lu. What's the play? What's the play? I think it's Fez, because Haxus is the only thing that lives a hit from Azu. God, that Ting Lu. Losing Basculegion to Volcarona is killing me, because Basculegion would go so stupid in this game right now. I initially had Heatran over Fez too, which Heatran over Fez would have made this game so much easier, because Heatran is just an auto answer to Volcarona every single time. How much do I do to this thing? They don't do that much, to be honest. I have to U-turn here. It's gonna plot. Getting this U-turn off is really crucial. Go figure. I don't think that really matters in the long run. It's just annoying, but I don't think I can beat Ting Lu plus Azu. I can't kill Ting Lu and live from Azu at the same time. It's gonna Malignant. This is gonna kill us. Man. Called my bluff. Big team building error. Yeah, I can't go Haxorus. Haxorus has to be the last thing on the field. I have to hope he's like non-earthquake Tinglu. That's like the win con right now. So we're gonna earthquake here. He's faster. If that kills, we're just yeah. Fast nasty paw Petulant. I like it. Good bring. Good bring. Is the play even Swords Dance? I mean, can I even crit with Earthquake is my question. I mean, crit would technically kill, so... But I'm pretty sure +2 Malignant just picks me off here, so I'll just Earthquake and go for it. Oh, he's faster than my Haxorus. Oh, how's he faster than my Haxorus? Oh, I'm pretty slow Haxorus. Okay, he's max speed. Alright, well, GG's to Endless there. Like I said, if I would have stuck to my gut and brought Heatran instead of Fez, we probably win that game, but, you know, that's what happens when you're playing into a really good team. So, yeah, GG's to Endless there. We are now 1-2 on the season. Hopefully we can get a dub in the next week. But yeah, that is going to be all for week 3, and I will see you guys in week 4. Bye-bye.